How's it going, crypto community? Jade back with another Martian report. In this report, we're going over how Facebook's new coin Libra could be used to revolutionize our digital identities. This opinion or position is brought to you by the MIT Technology Review, written by Mike Orcutt. Now, the last week, after months of hype and speculation, Facebook finally revealed its plan to launch a blockchain system called Libra. Since launch, most of the attention has been focused on Libra coin, the cryptocurrency that will run the blockchain. But tucked away in one of the documents Facebook published is something that may turn out to be just as important as the coin, if not more so. A major goal of Libra Association, the nonprofit Facebook created to manage the project's development, is to use Libra to revolutionize the concept of digital identity. The relevant passage lives near the bottom of a document meant to explain the role of the Libra Association. An additional goal of the association is to develop and promote an open identity standard. We believe that decentralized and portable digital identity is a prerequisite to financial inclusion and competition. This is actually a topic that I covered with SPQR Lee when we had our little hour and some odd minute back and forth discussion that we did. Lee brought up how the issue that the financial institutions are going to face in regards to KYC, know your own customer, or know your customer rather, in regards to how do you get the unbanked, these people in third world nations who don't have IDs, passports or state issued identification, whatever your identifier is for your nation. How do you go about getting somebody without one of those, without the ability to provide evidence of their existence, of their identity? How do you get somebody without that information so that they can join this new banking system? Facebook seems to have that planned out here with Libra coin, right? Which actually, ironically, goes pretty closely with what my follow-up to Lee's proposal was, is that, well, maybe that's what Facebook's here for. Maybe it's going to provide the KYC, and it seems that might actually be the case, right? So to continue on, what is a decentralized and portable digital identity? In theory, it provides a way to avoid having to trust a single centralized authority to verify and take care of our identities, our identifying credentials. For internet users, it would mean that instead of relying on Facebook or Google's own login tool to provide our credentials to other websites, we could own and control them ourselves. In theory, this could better protect that information from hackers and identity thieves, since it wouldn't live on company servers. The concept, sometimes called self-sovereign identity, is something of a holy grail in the world of internet technology, and developers have been pursuing it for years. Big companies, including Microsoft and IBM, have been working on decentralized identity applications for a while now, and so have a number of startups. But it's more than just an internet thing. For the roughly 1 billion people around the world without any kind of identifying credentials at all, such technology could make it possible to access financial services that they cannot today, starting with things like bank accounts and loans. So again, a lot of what I was just hypothesizing, this author came to the same conclusions, right? So helping some of those people must be part of what Facebook meant when it said in the Libra white paper that the new system is intended to serve as an efficient medium of exchange for billions of people around the world and improve access to financial services. In some cases, the currency itself might be able to do that, but in others, it's likely that users will need some form of identification to access a particular service. So that's probably why Libra's developers call an open portable identity standard a prerequisite to financial inclusion. And I tend to agree. But as such, digital identity could go beyond finance too, sharing many kinds of sensitive data using the blockchain. For instance, health information might require some form of automated ID check. But yeah, this is obviously pretty awesome news. It's kind of indicative of what I thought was going to come of Facebook Coin, to be honest. As I referenced my talk with Lee, I really see this as a way for the financial institutions to, with as little pain as necessary, be able to incorporate and collect data on individuals who are otherwise outside of the financial framework, thus bringing in, as the article points out, over 1 billion new people into the ecosystem, right? So really, really exciting to see how this all plays out. I know that a lot of people don't like Libra Coin, but hey, you know what? At the end of the day, Facebook and their new digital asset isn't just pushing regulatory framework further a lot faster, because now everybody's serious about this, because a $500 billion company is making their own blockchain network to try and overthrow traditional banks, right? So this is a cry to action for legislators to get off their butts and get something out the door ASAP, everywhere. Moreover, as we covered in this article, it's a way now for the blockchain ecosystem to really pull in the masses, to really just get them chained up to that ball that is their future debt, because most people don't understand how to manage money still, and will not magically learn how to manage money once blockchain becomes a thing. They'll dig in the debt, same as they do now. And hopefully some of us out there who have managed our own mistakes debt-wise our whole lives will be able to take lessons from those when we go into this new financial system, so we don't create that same mistake again. Because I'm afraid that with this new system, the way that it's shaping up, it's looking like if you dig into debt, your kids are going to be paying that debt, because I see no way for the blockchain to forgive such right now. But that's my opinion, and also the opinion that fuels largely why I am so passionate about getting people like you listening who may not already be involved in cryptocurrencies involved before it's too late. But as always, I am not a financial advisor. This video has been my opinion upon an article written by somebody over at MIT Technology Reviews, and I hope that you've enjoyed this article. If you have and you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe and also ring that bell so you can stay up to date with all my newest content. And also, if you feel that this article contains some kind of value to you, be sure to hit that like so that YouTube knows that it might be of value to somebody else. As always, thank you for tuning into the Martian Report, and I can't wait to see all of you, my XRP Martians, in my next video on Mars.